People, hi everyone. Assalamu alaikum. What's going on? It's been a very long time since I got around to posting. Yeah, I feel like I just was more productive in Ramadan. It's so weird. Although my schedule was so packed, and all I really realized from that is that we really can make the time for things if we wanted to. But I guess I'm just back to like that 9 to 5 grind, slavery things. And I've been training awfully a lot. I'm actually going to be competing for the blue belt soon in jiu-jitsu, so I've been taking that mad seriously. I actually submitted a blue belt with an Americano, and it felt so good because the starting position was her on my back. That's kind of just, we always start at different positions, so she had all advantage, but Mans sweeped her, mounted her, and then took her down with the Americano. I was so happy. But we're all so competitive. I'm super competitive when it comes to sports because I grew up in sports. I used to be on, I used to compete nationally for track and field back in the day in high school. And I actually made it to varsity when I joined University of Toronto. But then things happened and yeah, I quit. Wish I didn't though. It's probably one of my regrets. Man's could have been on the Olympics, bruh. Wouldn't be doing this 9 to 5 slavery. Be representing Islam and stuff out there on the field. But who knows? I mean, after all, it was my hardships that brought me towards Islam and researching and all that. Oh my god, guys. Luna gave birth to 3 kittens. And when we went to, so they're my strays, right? Luna's a stray. I pretty much adopted her. And she had a second litter, and only one stayed, which is Luca. And now she had her 3rd litter. And my plan was to get her spayed. Every time I scheduled a spade for her, this cat would get pregnant. Anyway, so when we came back from Baku, the kittens were probably 9 days old, and something happened to Luna. I don't know where she went. She's been with me for the last 2 years, but I feel like she got into this fight with this one other cat that was always coming at my house, And Luna doesn't like being in the house too much, so I always let her out in the garden. And I don't know, man. She just disappeared. So I've been just taking care of the kittens. I'll show you guys a video. I'll put it up right now. Oh my god, they're the cutest little creatures ever. But there was a moment, right? So they've been growing up now. They're like 3 weeks old. The weirdest thing is that I placed them. I made this little home for them outside, but it's kind of like attached to my garden door, so I'm constantly able to see them. They're visible to me, but they can't see me because as soon as I'm in their presence, they start chasing me and meowing and whatever. So they need to figure out the life of the streets because that's pretty much where they're gonna be. I'm not bringing them in the house. My mom's not okay with that. But anyways, I was just watching them, right? And they have no idea I was watching them. And Luca was there, and Luca was playing with them. He's a little bit aggressive, not purposely. No, he's not aggressive, sorry. He's really powerful. Obviously, he's full grown now, so he doesn't, I was worried he won't understand. Not understand. I mean, he's a cat. Obviously, man doesn't, like the cat doesn't know his strength. So I was watching him play with them. And I was kind of like pushing the limits to see how far it would go, because he's always there and I can't constantly monitor, but I just decided to see how far he'd go, and if anything happened, I would step in. So I'm just watching from the window what's going on, like the whole scene. And there was a point where I thought Luca was gonna rip his head off one of the kittens, but he didn't. And I was this close to just going outside, right? But I held back. And then it just struck me that God is always watching us in a similar fashion. Of course, we don't know how, right? We don't know how that whole thing works. So I was just thinking how God is watching us in a similar fashion. We don't know. I mean, the kittens had absolutely no idea that I was watching over them, that I would step in exactly when needed, and that I was testing their limits, their survival limits, and their strengths, because they do need to learn how to survive the streets. But I was there at all times, ready to help them and intervene when required, while also ensuring that they learn the lesson that they need to learn. And I'm just watching them, and I'm like, man, we know that God is always there. We know all of this. We know that God listens, God responds. God listens, but without ears. God hears. Of course, not in the way that we understand, not in the way that humans hear, not in the way humans see, but God sees and hears. And it's just that although we accept this, we believe in it, but do we really? Because sometimes I think we find ourselves not questioning, but it's just that when you're in a hardship and you feel like you can't bear it anymore, you feel like you can't breathe anymore, and the burden is just so insanely heavy, it is in that moment you're like, God, where are you? I've been calling out to you. Why aren't you responding? Thoughts like this. But as I watched those kittens struggle for their survival, I said, man, Allah too, God too, tests us in similar ways. He's always there. Always. But there are just some things in life we need to go through so that we can gain a form of strength that we never knew we even had. Or learn from a lesson that we never thought we needed. I don't know. It's just, life is crazy, It's so easy to get sucked into just really silly things, insignificant things that don't need to hold any value or weight in one's life, especially if it's something in the past. But how many times do we revisit the past, replay the past, and then even kind of daydream this moment? All we have is right now, this given moment. Shit happens, excuse me for my language, but things happen. Keep your head up. But yeah, and then this whole, as I was thinking about all of this, another thing hit me. There's a ayat in the Quran, ayats rather, in Surah Kahf, the story of the cave. one servant of Allah. Eventually, the servant of Allah, he reveals that the reason he had done this by the command of God is because the child's parents were very righteous, and this child would have grown up to hurt his parents immensely. He would not have been a good child, in the sense that this child was not going to make good choices in his life. His choices would hurt others. strong face even if I'm feeling insanely weak inside. I'll never show it. But the reason I can talk about this particular event that took place in my life today is because I don't feel vulnerable about it anymore. I don't care. I'm happy that happened because that made me into a beast, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And that's what I mean by victim mentality. You gotta lose that. It's all about mindset. It's all about perspective. It's all about being able to see things in a different light. And there are always many different ways to interpret the things that happen to you. But in the end, it's your choice on whether you want that event to lift you or bury you into the ground. It's all on you, man. It's all on you. You make your life. It doesn't matter what external things happen in your life. It doesn't matter if you're being pulled to the ground where you feel like you can't get up. Because the truth is, you can get up. Whether you have limbs or not, you can get up because the one thing that you have, it's your mind, it's your soul, and no one should be allowed to enter that space. No one should be allowed to control your mind and who you are. We might be controlled physically, we might be enforced to make certain decisions in our life that we may not be happy about. We may be engaged in a lifestyle for survival purposes that we don't find any joy or freedom in. We might lack physical, lack some form of physical strength. Maybe we're having health issues, whatever it may be. There could be a million things that are going wrong, but the one thing that you have that is untouchable, that's your mind. You, who you are. And the moment you give someone the key to your mind, man, it's over, bro. The only person that should have access to your mind is a person that you completely and entirely trust. A person that would never exploit, but would nurture and grow and protect. And there are only very few people in the world that deserve to have that key. Don't be giving the key to your mind to every random mans that you interact with or you meet. Keep your things to yourself. Keep your head up and keep moving. It's really that simple. Live the life of a boss player, as Tupac says. Anyway, I'm going to end it there. I hope that you guys are keeping it cool, though. Hope you're relaxed and you're chilling and you get a good sleep. I'm good. I'm Gucci. Just been same thing, different day, really. Trying to make some changes in my life. I've been struggling a little bit mentally. About that whole key thing I was talking about. Never handing out the key to your mind to another being. The ironic thing is that sometimes we ourselves imprison ourselves